Right, let's get back into Highfleet. Before we do anything, I need to ask a friend of mine to make a speech. Hello, Admiral Dowd. I would like you to help convince the crew of the importance of our campaign. Your words carry great weight with them. The crew refused to fight for a reason, my Duke. Your indiscretions and General Sheen's delusions are to blame for this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This campaign was a reckless endeavour from the start. Please speak to the officers, Admiral. I need your help. I swore sacred oath to your father, and that is the only reason I'm still involved in this questionable venture. Very well, I will have a word with the officers. Fleet morale +5. Allies Admiral Dowd -1. What a shame you're going to die later. So now we have morale 7 here. We've got morale 7 on the Rooster 3 and morale 8 on the Dzerzky. Suddenly things are not looking as dire. We can do that 2 more times? 2 more times before Admiral Dowd is effectively dead. Okay, so plans for this mission. We're going to get the main fleet back up to Gazem. When they join up in Gazem, we're going to finish repairing the Collingwood. We're going to hunt down the strike fleet. That's what I want to do. I either want to engage in this session or at least find out where they are. Once these guys are repaired, we're going to get them to take a CAD. So they're going to do a big leap across the desert to Karaith. They're going to rearm and repair, well, they refuel here, and they're going to jump into a CAD. We are running a bit low on money, but we have a lot of nukes, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's get by max fuel here just while we're waiting. I already have done that, okay. What is for sale here? That's right, there's pretty much nothing for sale. I've had a few people comment on my videos that I can press E to change ammo in combat. Just wanted to say I know that. I've been using Prox Fuse pretty much exclusively in the fights recently because I've been trying to drill holes in certain ships. So if I've been finding an Archangel with Prox Fuse, it's for a reason, not because I didn't know I could change ammo. But thank you for looking out for me. I do appreciate people wanting to make sure I'm not making any mistakes. Let's just fast forward until the repairs down here are done. We're not picking up anything on ELINT, which is interesting. We also don't have a Screamer with this fleet. Oh, we do. We've got the Howler. One of the things I really want to do is I want to get ELINT and I want to get IRST on the Howlers, which is going to make a bit of a refit. So what I would like to do is find the next hidden city. Now, while we're waiting, there are some roads heading out into the desert here. I still feel like there should be a hidden city somewhere in this area, even though we had that event that said there isn't, and also my previous attempts to search from Shaybed and Tarshish haven't worked out. But let's just have another quick look. We're not doing anything else right now. The rest of our fleet is just kind of chilling. So let's just see what the Howler can find. He's only at 74% fuel, but that's fine. 60% fuel. Oh well. We'll get over the air for a little bit. So there's a road here that's promising. We'll just follow it and see what we can see. It's still going. It's splitting off east and west. Let's follow the northeast branch first. And we'll head back when we get to about 40% fuel. That looks like it's heading onto the main trade route. Let's head over here and see what this one's doing. I'm just going to keep an eye on our fuel situation. So this road is going west. That's actually much more promising. It's going deeper into the desert. I thought that was some of the road going over here, but it looks like it stops. Looks like there's a town underneath this cloud here. So, unfortunately, we have lost any sign of a hidden city. I'm going to just cut into the desert a little bit and just see if we run across any roads. I obviously need to be very aware of our fuel situation, but we're okay for the moment. And we are just waiting for repair, so it's not like there's anything else going on right now. I'm really happy we took Gazem without revealing ourselves to the enemy. That was very good. Oh. We're still okay on fuel for now. We haven't crossed any roads. Roads are our indications of a hidden city. I can't believe there's all this space out here and no hidden city in it. It feels like there should be. How are we doing for fuel? Okay, we're going to have to turn back in a second. I'll just go for one little stretch further. No. Alright. What we'll do is when we take Shubat, we'll look again. It may be that the hidden city's over here, but this just really looks like there should be a hidden city here. And I'm very sad that there's not. We do have enough fuel. Do we have enough fuel? Yeah, we just have enough fuel. Didn't take into account how long it would take him to turn around at that speed. Hang on, why is he set to air stop? It must just be a visual bug. Alright, we've got 10 hours repairs down here. What I should have been doing this entire time is refueling, so that was a bit stupid of me, but whatever. Let's just look at our resources. I think all the nukes, no, the nukes are still here. I'm going to sell the A100 nukes just because I don't think I need a close range nuke that bad. And that just gives me a bit more operating reserves. And let's just fast forward until... Oh, we got a radio. Okay, it's just a radio signal. Let's just grab this really quickly. Hard to find this one. I lost it. Wow, I'm not gonna be able to find this radio signal. Ah, here we go. I've lost it though. Yeah, I know how to. Yeah, well, I say I know how to do it when I fail to do it in front of you, Piotr. That's okay. It'll probably just be an airfleet. I don't really find the radio signals that important to my playstyle, so I'm not too worried about missing out on one. Let's just keep fast forwarding until these repairs are done.
Warning, radar emission detected.
Okay, we've got ELINT detected behind us in Kila. What the hell? Is it a radar jammer? Nothing up here. ELINT 0, ELINT 1. So the direction is 150. And we've got a 1,500-ish kilometer range, I believe. I always forget off the top of my head. So it's somewhere... It'll be from Mari, I'm guessing. But if we give that plus or minus 10 degrees, we've got 160 to here, and we've got 140 to here. So somewhere in there, we're picking something up. Well, let's get the Screamer up in the air, and we'll just fly in this. We'll make sure it's fully fueled, and we'll just see what it can find. Let's get rid of the. See if we can just pick anything up.
Come back in one piece.
The nice thing about using these Screamers is I can at least do a visual scan. We do have a visual. This is its visual sight bubble.
Attention, visual contact.
That's a fleet. What the hell is going on? What the hell are we running into here? It's not a strike fleet. Is it a trade fleet that has radar? Alright, well let's get the Rooster 3 and the Sleepy Beep Pupper up in the air. By the way, Sleepy Pupper is here with me right now. We'll get them to intercept, and we need to pull the Howler away before they raise the alarm. They're actually running. We'll just bring it up around here to keep an eye on them. They haven't called it in. We're just going to use these guys to head them off. What the hell have we picked up here? It's going to be something really dumb. Speed 95, so we should find them very soon. Okay, they have radar position in. We kind of expected that to happen. They've got radar. What are we about to encounter here? Just in case, I'm going to detach the Rooster. And I'm just going to slow down the Sleepy Pupper just in case something like that happened. And what have we run into? I'm speechless. I don't have words for this. I mean, there's a Kadesh Mark 1 there. It's a very big prize ship. And, you know, there's a Courageous and 2 Sluggers. That's fine. And there's a Cormoran. The Cormoran has 2 double-barreled 180mm cannons, which can fire prox fuse. I have the Rooster Mark 3. I do have armor piercing. I could try and take it out really quickly, which is what I'm going to have to try and do. The other option is to run away, which I don't do. So let's. We've got 4 attempts before this gets serious. So let's see what we can do here. The Kadesh is going to take up a lot of the battlefield here. Okay. Let's launch flares and get out of the way. Try and take out the Slugger quickly. Actually, we'll leave the Courageous in play. I don't want the Courageous to leave play. What I want to take out is this Kadesh. I accidentally retreated. I think. I want to retry, not retreat. Try that again without flying off the top of the screen. So if it sends the Courageous in, that's fine, because we've got the Courageous, the Kadesh, and this boy. Let's just launch flares and fly out of the way, and we'll try not to take too much damage from the prox fuse, which we just did. I just fired a missile at the Courageous by accident. We're on Mess of Fire. Let's just try and calm down a little bit. Need to get it closer to use this prox fuse. Trying to hit the bridge. Okay, we got the bridge. Now I just need to take care of a slugger, 2 sluggers, and a courageous. I know I've taken a lot of damage, but the salvage we're going to get from this is pretty amazing. Let's launch flares. Okay. Right. I'm just a little bit rattled from the Comrade being here, and I know my performance is not particularly good, but I promise you I'll take this Comrade. Or die. Try. Let's have a look. Where's the Comrade this time? So we don't want to kill the courageous. We just need to play this a bit smarter. So we need to get on top of it and basically shoot down. What we don't want to do is fly straight. Basically, don't do anything I just did. That's not what we wanted to do. Up. I keep forgetting that he can fire prox fuse at me. Okay, I know I'm not going to win with this particular try. This is the one where I want to win. Morale 3, so I told you I had like 3 goes before it got serious. It's now serious. I want to be completely silent during this attack. Where is it? There it is. It's up here. Which is unfortunate. I'm not dodging away because the guns it's trying to hit me with are on the wrong side of the fuel tank and it can't shoot through them. Okay, we got it. 30% fuel. Got to take out 2 sluggers. That's it, we did it. We did it, right? That's it. That's the whole fleet. Oh, this slugger's still alive. Okay. I was not expecting to go into a fight with a Cormoran versus an Audacity Cold, and I know I messed that up. I just needed to feel the fight out a little bit before I got my head around what exactly we needed to do. Okay, before we look at this, let's just think about what just happened. We just had the alarm raised down here in Kila. That is both good and bad. It's bad because the enemy are now alerted to our presence yet again, and we'll be heading down south. It's good because they're going to be heading down here and not up here. It's bad because this ship is now damaged again, although we've only lost 1 engine. That's not a bad result. And this ship still has 3.8 hours of repairs left. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to fly this ship to get it repaired. And I'm going to have to relocate these guys once they finish their repairs. So this is fine because we've got the Starfish and the Zersky. Once they're ready, we'll just move them up to Kirath probably. and get them refueled, etc. These guys will need to move to repair and then come back over. Until that happens, however, I need to get rescuing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fly the Screamer in to do the rescuing. We'll actually just get everyone together here. And then I can leave with the... how fast is the Kadesh? Speed 95. Okay, the Kadesh needs to head up to Keela. So that's fine. We'll work this out. Let's see what we've got to rescue. We've got Mark 280, which is worth 6,000. We've got a Mollet, which is worth 4,000. We do not have any survivors to worry about. This 2A37's gone. Let's get this recovering first and see how we go. This shouldn't affect us too badly. We should be okay here. Okay, now that everyone is here, I'm going to get the Sleepy Pupper, the Kadesh, and the Rooster to fly to Keela. And that means that the Howler on its own can finish the salvaging. I've got enough time, I think, to get this Mollet before I need to worry about the ammo and the fuel tanks. I probably have 2 rescue bars. No, they've taken off. They've lost that rescue bar. I'm hoping the Kadesh is worth a lot of money. I think it's going to be worth a huge amount of money. I can't believe the escort that it had. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. You want to protect that shit, but wow. Oh, there's a fire control radar here. That's actually quite useful. Oh, but I'm not going to be able to get it in time. Because when these 2 explode, they'll take it out. Let's just make sure we've got the ammo. Alright, that's all I'm really worried about, so you can head up here too. What I could do, if I get him to link up with these guys, I could potentially get the Sleepy Pupper and the Rooster. If I max, what's their max fuels? They can just make it to and the Screamer will escort the Kadesh to Keela, so they can get on with getting repairs done. We've got 1.7 hours of repairs left here in Keela. I don't want to land anyone in Shaley because I spent too much time there. I've actually spent too much time in Keela as well, but I've got 1.5 hours of repairs left, so I'm happy enough to risk that. Gazem, we've got 19 hours of repairs left. We're fully refueled at this point. Nothing is showing up on ELINT. Oh, so just a real big surprise that we just ran into that fleet. I know my map is a mess. I know it's really kind of getting on my nerves, but I also really want to look back at the end of the campaign and just see all the marks we've made. I think that'll be really cool. So I'm trying to leave it on as long as I can. Whew, okay. So much for Admiral Dow's morale speech, because we just lost it all. But I'm actually not too upset about where we're sitting right now. I can't even remember. I don't think I was able to properly land in Kiriath and check it out because of the pressures from the strike fleet at the time. So we'll go and check that out next. I'll also add some ELINT up in this area to see if anyone's sneaking down this right-hand side here. This strike fleet here, Strike Fleet Cepheus, they were here only 60 hours ago. If they're speed 95, they're going to be somewhere in this region. The fact that we're not picking any ELINT up here in Gazem is a bit concerning. Have they finished repairs? Repairs are finished here. Okay, I'm going to send these guys up to Kirith. And we will wait for these guys to land and find out how much money we're about to make. It's interesting. There's a road going off to the east here. Let me just quickly check that road out. They've almost made it. We never found a hidden city here in this desert either, despite looking. There's nothing going off from the left, and there's a road there. Let's have a quick look for hidden cities while we're here. There's 2 roads here that are quite possible. I would like to find another one. I want to refit a few ships at the moment. I've got a few plans for them. I'm waiting for this landing to happen though. I want to see how much money I get. Because this will...
Warning, radar emission detected.
Okay. ELINT detected. Angle 90 degrees. Range 1,500, but it could be a lot more than that. It could be a lot less than that, depending on the profile. So there's a big possibility that whatever we're dealing with is in Kiriath. Now, the Collingwood needs 16 hours of repairs left, but I don't see any harm in sending out a couple of T7s armed with 250 kilogram bombs just to see what they can find. I need to make a decision about this fleet soon, whether they're going to continue or go back. I've got a feeling they may be refueling here in Kiriath. What's my range on aircraft? I didn't actually check it before I launched the mission. Okay, they can make it there and back, no problem. How else are things going? We still haven't got our money yet here. They're landing, and we'll deal with that in a second. Found them. I told you we were going to engage a strike fleet in this episode. We're about to engage the strike fleet. I hope I'm ready for this. Alright, let's get the planes in the air. These guys will already be in the air, but I should be able to hit them with bombs. So when you attack here, or do I actually just want you to... Yeah, I want to scout out the fleet. But I want to scout out the fleet before I launch anything. Let's see what we've got. They're very slow. It is Cepheus. Alright, we have a Cormoran. Okay. Any missiles? Any sprints? We got a sprint. And we got a perfect bombing strike. That was absolutely picturesque. Okay, excellent. And we're going to have a fleet in the area to deal with any survivors very soon as well. Okay, well, we're at war. So, let's get the planes in the sky. T7s, I want 250 kilogram bombs. 250 kilogram bombs, which I need to get a lot more of. And then we're going to go in with one more 250 kilogram bombs. And then we're going to go in with 266mm rockets. 266mm rockets. And we're going to see how that comes out. In the meantime, very quickly here, I want you guys repairing. We're probably going to miss out on an engine for the Rooster right now. I can deal with that later. The engine is here. Excellent. That's going to cost us 40. Let's just get him. I know I always do this. Something really exciting is happening. Let's just get all my ducks in a row before we properly get pulled into this attack. Now, we don't have a landing gear on the Rooster, so this is going to be a repeat of our last our last landing with the Collingwood, where we're landing with only one leg. Which is a bit dangerous. I'm going to try and do the same tactic as last time and lean the ship up against the wall, although we're really struggling with our rotation right now. I can't deal with this rotation. Best I can do here is just bring us down as lightly as possible. Maybe fix the rotation here. Nope, we hit the wall. I think I'm just going to have to bring it down as gently as possible. That's the best I can do. Okay, we lost a hull part. That's fine. 440%. So that was going to take like 41 hours. It's now going to take 7 hours. It's going to cost us $2,000. Anything else here that I want? Just while we're looking. I'll actually just save the repairs first. Okay, the repairs are done. Nothing else here I want to buy. Okay, cool. While we're waiting, let's also... My mouse is going a bit funny. Let's get... my mouse is going really funny. There you go. The game is lagging like crazy. It's probably because it doesn't like this ship. So let's get out of there. There you go. It's back to normal. All right, they're refueling. These guys are en route. I just realized what's happened here. They are chasing the fleet, not landing. Let's pause the game again. I want to check what I'm doing. So these guys are 0.9 hours out of Kiriath. They have enough fuel that they can intercept this fleet if I want them to. I'll keep them going this way for now. In the meantime, I want this airstrike to hit and work out what we're doing. We still have 7 planes in reserve. I'm going to launch the... So we've launched all the planes of the Crazy Horse, which means the Frankston, the Tyrannus, and Patrick, I think, will all take off. Actually, we're going to leave Patrick behind. And I'm just going to bring them a little bit closer because I want to get ready to launch A100s if I need to. Top speed is 302. If I don't take the Frankston, top speed is 326. That doesn't really make a big difference. All right, let's send these guys up into the air. Actually, no, I don't think we need the we don't need the Patrick. Let's go.
Roger that. Godspeed.
Thank goodness for supersonic fighter jets. Let's see if we can reacquire this strike fleet. They're trying to sneak through our lines almost. Okay, we've got them. Let's just bring these guys. We need to watch their fuel, but we'll just bring them to here instead. Okay, let's get ready to retreat. This is our biggest thing. If they launch a sprint, we have to retreat. No sprints.
Target destroyed.
That's one ship down. Bridge destroyed. Probably don't need as many bomber runs as I've done. If we take out 2 of them, I want to try and take out the last one with the Dzerzky. Okay, next airstrike. I accidentally clicked retreat. That was just a slip of the finger. It's okay. That's okay. That's the second set of ships that turn around. We should be ready to retreat if they launch sprints. Look at that. Is that bomb just sitting on top of the ship? I think there's a bomb just sitting on top of the ship that hasn't exploded. Well, there's an interesting bug. That's a bit sad. I think this is still a bomber. That's our 266mm rockets. Okay. I've got one more rocket group, I believe. Okay, done a lot of damage to him. He's probably not going to take lots to take out because his bridge is exposed. That should be everybody, but one of these planes, I think it's this one, has not dropped its bombs. So we'll just order them back. And I'm going to intercept with this fleet. So I'm tempted to launch an A100 here as well. But I don't think I need to. But why risk it? Let's get... You're nowhere near in missile range, are you? Okay, we'll bring them closer to get them into missile range. I just want to watch their fuel. What is our fuel? Our fuel status is pretty good. Let's bring them, see if we can bring them down into missile range. If not, they'll end up in Kinrath. I don't launch any more planes. I don't devote any more planes to this attack. I'm going to... I want to loot these corpses, which is why I'm risking this with the Dzerzky. I think I can do it. The Dzerzky's on morale 9. There's the money we get from the captured ship. Let's get this guy on his way north to help out with what's about to happen here. Honestly, it doesn't look like these guys are going to get involved in this fight, so I want to send them... Oh, Gasm's dangerous now. Okay, I want to send them onto Kiriath.
Attention. Visual contact.
Okay. Dzerzky, okay, they've re-raised the alarm, that's fine. Starfish, just pull back a bit. And here we go. Wish me luck. Alright. So... Right. Proxies may actually be more useful here. Oh, we flew into the wreck. I was doing so well. Okay, take 2. Music's psyching me out. Don't click retreat, click retry. We're just taking too much damage here from this guy. I don't know if I can do this with this ship. I think I need to keep my missiles back for firing at him. We'll try one more time. We'll try again with Prox Fuse. Prox Fuse is really good for taking the Negev. It's not great for the Bore, but I only have 34 shots of AP left because I forgot to buy more before we went into this fight. In terms of weaknesses on the Bore, it's pretty well armored. We'll probably want to attack from the bottom. Attacking from the bottom is probably our best bet because it will block those two guns. Block this gun and this gun from shooting straight down. If we're sitting here, we'll have to deal with this gun, but hopefully we can destroy it quite quickly and we can take out these engines. So we'll take out the Negev from the top, then we're going to hit the Bore from below with the missiles and then try and drill into it. Okay. That was not what you wanted to do. I panicked when that missile came in. Whew. I can do this. I'm getting greedy. Jesus.
The enemy has been destroyed.
No. I can do this. Nah. So, it can't hit me from below. I want to fly to my missiles. Nah. How much morale do I have left? 3. Okay, I need to really sort myself out here. I can win this fight. What's this music? I'm just psyching myself out. If we go in with armor-piercing rounds, I have 34 shots to destroy the Bore from the top if I come straight down here. I might just try that for one attempt. 34 shots is 4 times... It's like 1 barrage. It's literally 1 barrage from my AK-100s. I just don't think it's worth... I need a specialist ammo. Okay. Finding them at the start is always a big problem. What if I sit back and just shoot down their missiles until they run out of ammo? Because at long range, I can dodge Prox Fuse no problem. I don't need to knife fight them, do I? Although I need to watch out for that. Okay. Just try and do as much damage from long range as we can while dodging these heavy AP rounds. It's easier now that I'm not dealing with the smaller shots that were on the Negev. I may have committed some war crimes there. What I want you to take away from that fight, if you're watching this video, is even if you're a really bad pilot, sometimes all you need to do is look at a problem from a different angle. Knife fighting those capital ships was stupidity. But dealing with them in a different way, using the prox fuse ammo for the reason that I took it, which I didn't articulate, which was to destroy the missiles, means that we get a victory where we should have had a defeat. And now we have all of these prizes. But we have big problems. We have big problems. We are now dealing with a raised alarm. The Dzersky is on morale 3. The Rooster 3 is on morale 3. The enemy know we're in this area. We have ELINT danger. That's just used as okay. The ELINT danger is not an issue, but we have to deal with this situation. However, I am exhausted. That was one of the most draining recording sessions of Highfleet I have ever done. So for now, I'm going to sign off, and in the next video, we'll deal with this mess. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and I have something else coming out hopefully this week that I hope you'll enjoy as well. But for now, I'll see you in the next video.